and gals, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. It's been a while with Mother's Day come and gone, Father's Day came and went, and my Father's Day was bittersweet because my father died 18 years ago, right? And it was on a Tuesday, July 2004. The 13th. I remember all of that because I remember when my brother said that my father is not feeling well and I should meet him at Spanish Town Hospital, and on the way to Spanish Town my brother said to me, oh, you don't have to worry, because he was sleeping, but that was a sleep that he would not wake up from, right? Because when I went to the hospital, my father chest was just going up and down, and the doctor said he had suffered a brain aneurysm. So you know what that means. He said he probably went blind and all of those things, but he didn't wake up. And I watched through the window of Spanish Town Hospital when that young doctor, he tried so many things, right, to see if he could get my father to wake up, or to even keep him alive, because he said to me I need to take him to do a scan. The scan was in the afternoon, but I don't think he made it past 10 o'clock, right? Because he was not a good sight, right? Because you could see that he was really, I don't even know if he was feeling the pain though. The way how he looked on the bed, you couldn't tell if he was in pain, and all these tubes coming out of him. But I'm saying to you guys and gals, you see, those of you who have two parents and your father is alive, you must, like they always say, don't bring me roses while I'm gone. Try and give them their roses while they are alive. You treat them good, and if they call you and ask for something, you try your best to give it to them, because I was always trying, and my other siblings were always trying to give him the stuff that he asked for. So that was how my brother ended up taking him to Spanish Town Hospital that morning, you know, when my brother said to me, oh, he's quiet now. So I said to him, on the way, see if you find any shop that sell aspirin, because I know they say aspirin would prevent you from getting a stroke or a heart attack, but there was none because it was too early, and then he didn't wake up. So I think that alone tell you something. But Father's Day is always one of those times when I reflect on my father, because I think he was one of those so misunderstood individuals, right? He was full of love, and we Jamaicans would have said him ignorant, no bad, because he beat you for everything, because he don't believe in sparing the rod and spoil the child. No, that was not my father, right? And some of us as children ended up with more lashing than others, because it's not my oldest sister, my second sister will tell you she get the most of the beating. And then years after, when we would gather and talk to him, and then when you said, but you used to do this, and I think at some point him was feeling bad, because he's like this. And I always tell persons, nobody will tell me anything about my children and I beat them, you know. But my father, you could tell him anything and then him just don't ask no question, him just put on lip on you. And that was not nice, because afterwards you would tell him, I said, but on so many occasions you beat us for nothing, right? And him said, that's true, right? And I'm saying, but times change and things change. And then when we were all getting big now as adults, and you're going to say, yeah, time for you and your father hang out and enjoy yourself, then he was gone, right? And you Year after year, you hear Happy Father's Day, and people said, oh, my father is here and my father is there. But my father is 6 feet under, right? And see, I have this picture with my dad. My dad used to love to dance. And you see me now move there, dancing with a rum in him hand. In this picture, this is my uncle. This is my dad. And all of these are my uncle. So my dad is deceased and my other uncle is deceased. So out of the picture, these two are deceased, right? So 3, 1, 2, 3, yes, 3 of them is left out of that picture, right? And even when you see persons smoking weed, and I will tell my friends, it makes me angry, because I remember in the days when I was growing up, there were so many times that my father got locked up for smoking weed, having weed, and you know, everybody just a smoke weed like nothing, right? And I'm saying, look at that, well, things and times change, yeah. Because I remember when the soldiers came and they were cutting and burning everything inside. And that was the start of that weed plantation. Because my father was a weed planter. We don't hide and tell nobody that. And films spliff them usually big like, whoa. I don't see people smoking them the size spliff now because weed too expensive. But my father used to have some big ones. Maybe that's why police used to lock him up so often. But I say to persons, they said, don't give me roses while I am gone. And I, as a mother, I tend to appreciate when I get things for my children. Because if you notice, my daughters will give me flowers. Because my middle name is Rose. And flowers by any nature, give me, because I love flowers. Rose, orchid, cactus, any flowers you give me, I'll appreciate it. And I appreciate the persons who give it to me, right? So please guys, Father's Day is gone for 2022. Father's Day is gonna come back again in 2023. So we as children who have fathers who are alive should take the time out, treat them to something special. Maybe they might not want to go to a spa, go to foot and all of those things, because my father wouldn't do those things. But if you give him a nice bottle of rum or Appleton, he loved those things. I will tell people, you said the best pudding and blue jaws and toto I ever ate, my father made those. When my father make fiend pudding, man, that is top class. Them say, well, hella top and hella bottom and hallelujah in the middle. Those were the nicest pudding. Because he really spend time. And you have to help him sort out the potato and him put in him yam and him little cornmeal. And trust me, man, all of the nice things my father used to make them, right? Him never used to eat pork, but I'm sure he would have cooked it, give you, and it would have taste nice. And all the time, I reflect. There's a poem that says, the day my father died, I think it says, my mother cried, not I. And I remember the day my father died. I don't know if I was in disbelief or just shocked, because I didn't cry. Trust me, I didn't cry. Because when the doctor called me and said to me, come and check your father's pocket to see if he had anything in there. That was when the reality hit me that my father was really gone and there was no coming back. And I made all the arrangements to put him at the funeral parlor, sort out all the arrangements, and I think I did very well and I put him down good, right? But if you look at my head now, and how my hair is graying, right? And you look how my father here stay in this picture. Every time my she's not really my aunt, she's this uncle's wife, right? But every time she says to me, oh, you look so much like your dad, right? Every time she tells me the same thing. Just the other day I cut my hair and she said the same thing, oh, you look so much like your dad. So when you tell me that, it sometimes makes me feel so emotional. But I said, at least I have something of my dad, right? Because it's not nice when you lose your parent or a parent. But in this life, guys, none of us came here to stay. I say that all the time. None of us came here to stay. We just have to cherish the persons that we have, love them, and take care of them. And I hope in the other life, I will see him on the other side. And he will be a dancing dad like in this picture. And in my video, I show you a nice black and white picture with him and my mother, right? And they look so cute. And that was many moons ago, right? Because I am not a young girl. But guys and gals, take care. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my late Father's Day special, which I tried to do on so many occasions but just never get around to do it. But this is my Father's Day special. It might be late, but I think it was worth it. Alright, so guys and gals, have a good one. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment on my channel. Bye.